What's going on, everybody? It's Jay. Welcome back to another episode of Lost and Found. I'm your host. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to everybody who's been supporting my channel, man. It's been overwhelming, man. It's doing okay, man. It's reaching people, man, and that's the main goal. Uh, I lay here at night and think about, topics and things I want to discuss, and I ask people for feedback on what they want to talk about too. Cause, like I said, it's not about me. It's about all of us really as a whole. Um, so yeah, man, it's been fun so far. I enjoy doing these videos. Um, it gets me thinking. It gets me out of my comfort zone. It gets me thinking out the box. Exactly what I needed. Like I said, these videos, man, I've been thinking about doing them for some time. And I've been bullshitting, uh, procrastinating. That's the word right there, and that's something I want to talk about too tonight, real quick, um, and a couple other things. First thing, man, I won't give any medical advice because I'm not a doctor or physician, um, so I won't really discuss anything that to do with any kind of uh, something a doctor should be talking to somebody about. But I will give my opinion, but that's really all it is an opinion. So take it as you will. But I want to talk about people that's new in sobriety, that's new in recovery, that's thinking about getting sober, wanting to get sober, or even if you're an addict or an alcoholic. Not only you can tell yourself if you are an addict or an alcoholic. Chances are, like, if your life is unmanageable and it's fucked up, excuse my language, like, you're probably an addict. Like me, I knew I was an addict when I pick up I Can't Stop. I end up in handcuffs every time. That's how I knew I was an addict. Um, but there's plenty of people that they're alcoholics and addicts, and they could function fine. They're miserable, but they manage to deal with day-to-day life and function, and pay their bills on time, take care of their kids, take care of their responsibilities. I can't do that. I always say, I got that allergic reaction. I break out in handcuffs, because that's exactly what happens every time I pick up a drink or a drug. So yeah, man, if your life is if you're not happy with the way things are, man, change it. Like I said yesterday, man, you don't have to go out and drink every weekend to enjoy yourself, man. When I first got sober, man, I didn't know how I was gonna do anything, man, because I was just so used to being high all the time. I didn't know how I was gonna do anything, because it's 24/7 like that. My life consisted around using and finding ways to get more. But so if you're thinking about getting sober, want to get sober, or like you know, the main thing is they say, like, the keys to the program is like honesty, open-minded, and willingness. You gotta be honest, man. That's the major thing. Like, honesty is a big part of recovery and sobriety. Um, I'm not talking about like cash register honesty. I'm talking about like looking deep down inside yourself, honest, and see, that, man, my life is hectic. I'm desperate. Um, I have nowhere to turn. I need help. My life is completely unmanageable. Like, it's about being honest about all those things that, you gotta put your pride aside. You gotta put your ego down. Um, and you gotta be open-minded. You don't want to walk in with, like, your own beliefs, and your only, like, it's all about perspective too, you know, um, and willingness, man. You gotta be willing to do a lot of things you're not gonna want to do. You can't pick and choose what you're willing to do. You gotta be all in. There was a saying at a treatment center I used to frequent a lot. To be like, they call your name and be like, I'm all in. You know, and it was a saying there, but like you really have to be all in, man, to get the most out of it. Um, it just breaks my heart, man, just to see what drugs have done to like my life, my family's, friends of mine, uh, and I don't think I know one person whose life hasn't been affected by it. Either them, a family member, uh, whatever, a colleague, man. It has a ripple effect, man. And that's what it wants, man. The disease just wants to kill, steal, and destroy. It's evil, man, and it's been around for a long time, and it ain't going nowhere. And the most important thing, is we can just get information out about it. And I'm just trying to do my part, man. I'm nobody special. I'm just a person that decided to stop being selfish and think about myself, and think about other people, think about my family, and start changing my ways, and basically grow up and start living life on life's terms. Like I said before, man, it's always not going to be great. Life sucks a lot of the times, but you know what I mean. I don't have to get high to deal with it, man. Like I don't have to get high to deal with an issue. I pay my bills on time. I pay my rent on time. I could buy my food. I could buy my son stuff when he needs it. And it's nice to be able to do that. And it took a long time to be able to even to learn how to do things like that, because I never had any of them skills, man. I only knew how to use. That was it. But I said in the beginning of the video, man, procrastination is a big thing. I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it. You need to do it now and get it done. That's, like I said, early recovery, man. Routine's very important, man. You need to get a schedule and stick to it. Because it becomes a habit. They say 21 days to make a habit, to create a habit. And before you know it, man, it's just automatic. So if you're thinking about, man, getting sober, chances are your life is not going well. Just make that commitment, man, and do it. Treatment. Check into a rehab. That's the best thing you could do. You could quit on your own, but the chances is not going to be good. I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm just saying it's going to be hard because, we need support. We need, especially alcohol or Xanax and stuff like that, man. That shit'll kill you. Heroin and opiates, man, you just wish you was dead. But yeah, make that call, man. Get into treatment. If you need help, get in touch with me. I'll get you into treatment. I know plenty of places, man, that'll take you, that'll have a bed. But just, if you're not willing to put in the work, the treatment's not going to work. Like you can't pick and choose what you want to do. You gotta go all the way in and just do what you're told. Like I said, my last time, man, I gave up. I just said, tell me what to do and I'll do it. And everything I was told to do, I did, man. It didn't matter what it is, because I didn't know how to stay clean, man. So like, what did I know? I could talk a good game. I was in a meeting one time and I was trying to talk shit to this guy. And he looked at me and was like, you need to shut the F up. If I want to ask something out of you, that means I want to get high. He was right, man. That's all I knew, man. That's all I knew, is how to get high. Man, it's crazy that I never thought I'd be sober, man. And that's why, like, I want to stress that in these videos, man. I don't care about the likes, and I just want to reach people, man. I want them to see, like, if a regular person like me can do it, so can they. I read a comment on somebody's thing earlier today. It says, about being all alone, man. You don't have to be alone, man. I promise you don't have to be alone. A lot of us get into that self-pity, and we choose to be. We feel like we're unique, man, and we're not. There's millions of us out here suffering, and there's millions recovering too, man. It's a beautiful thing. Like I said, you gotta humble yourself, man. Ask for help. Reach out to somebody. Put your pride down. They say the pride comes before the fall. And that's the truth, man. Like, it ain't comfortable for me to be doing these videos, to put my business out on the internet for whoever to see. But you know what, man? I don't care, man. I do not care. Like, I'm me, and that's who I am, man. Like, we're humans, man. Ain't none of us perfect. What somebody else thinks about me ain't none of my business anyway. So, they can think what they want. I've done a lot of horrible things in my life, man. A lot. And I regret it every day. There's some things that it keeps me awake at night, man. But I've also done a lot of good things in life, And this is, one way to try to give back to, anybody that needs it or anybody that wants to hear it, man. It's here. I'll talk to anybody. I'll hold no grudges against anybody. In my personal life, I got a lot of things going on with, custody issues, man, and I'm dealing with it head on. I'm having faith in God, and it's gonna work out the way it's meant to work out, man. Like, I can't sit here, and stress out about it, and because what is me stressing out going to do, man? It's not going to do nothing for my situation, But I tell you one thing though, like, I got the tools that I need to deal with it now, and not get the efforts and go out and use. Like, that's what a lot of us do, man, because it's easier. It is easier to do that, man. But then the shame and guilt sets in. It's just a vicious cycle. It just, repeats and repeats and repeats. I shared a little bit of my story yesterday. I'm going to be sharing some more. I'm in touch with a few people, man. I'm going to be doing some interviews and stuff. And I got some stories I'm going to read from people. If you want to, support the channel, you can send me an email, write your story out, and I'll share it. I won't put your name on it unless that's what you want me to do, and I'll share it, to offer your experience, strength, and hope. In the basic textbook, it says we only keep what we have by giving it away. And, like, the newcomer is the most important person, man. So, like, anybody out there that's newly sober, man, I've been where you're at. I know how you feel. And you can make it, man. You don't have to be a statistic, man. You're worth it. You're a human being, man. Like, you deserve a chance like everybody else. This world's so caught up with, these celebrities, and, they're all actors, man. It's all a facade. It's all a distraction, man. Them people don't care. Y'all's picking sides, man. Them people, them ain't good people, man. I'm going to just say that. I ain't going to get into it, but, they got us distracted, man. People starving to death. There's a war going on. People's dying, man. Kids is dying. All over the country. You know what, like, man, what I would like to see is, just imagine if one person did something good for another person, and then just everybody kept doing that. Just, you do it for this person, then that person does it for the next person. Imagine how much of a better world this would be. All it is division, the old conquer and divide. And, and it ain't getting any better, man. Like, people's out here suffering, not just with addiction, mental health, all kinds of crazy mental disorders, eating disorders, Man, I got a real good friend of mine, man. She suffers from, eating disorder. And like, I see her as one way and she sees herself as completely another way, man, and you cannot convince her, otherwise. And it's a terrible to see, man, because it tears her body up, man. And she's a beautiful person, man. She's a good person, got a good heart, cares about people. She's just suffering, man. And a lot of us are suffering. Like I said, it's just not about suffering from drugs, man. It's just life in general, man. Nothing in life is easy. My old gym coach told me one time in 7th grade, he said, Jay, the sky's the limit. Nothing hard is ever easy. And it took me a long time to realize what that meant. I just want to offer you guys hope, man, like, that you can do it, man, no matter what you're going through, no matter, the trials and tribulations you're dealing with, like, you can get through it and come out on the other side, man. Whatever you're going through, you have to do the work. You have to put the work in, man, and you have to do it, man. I used to, well, let me stop lying. I still got a lot of anger inside me, man, from just years of having to, growing up, we wasn't allowed to cry. We wasn't allowed to be sad. We wasn't allowed to show emotions, growing up in my household. None of us were. Not me, my mom, my brothers, my sisters. Sorry, guys, if y'all, So I'm dealing with it now because it comes out. And, I don't want to, I want to be positive. I don't want no negative energy in my life, man. If you're in a bad relationship, man, get out. Like, if they're beating on you or treating you wrong, like, get out of it, man. Obviously, they're not going to change, man. You don't deserve it. Whether you a man or woman, man, vice versa. I seen a lot of domestic abuse growing up, man. I seen my mother go through a lot of stuff, man. And I could tell you what, like, I always argue with people and I say, women are stronger than men. Like, and I firmly believe it. Yeah, a man can lift up maybe more weight and stuff, but women can deal with anything, man. Like, I seen my mom deal with anything you can imagine. My mom, and she raised 6 of us. Yeah, I'm kind of a mama's boy, but that's all right. Well, like, I love my mom. Like, shout out, Mom, I love you. You probably won't watch this. I don't even think she know how to work YouTube, but I seen her go through a lot, man, and in my upbringing, and we was all hostages, man, and it's the truth. Like I said, I'll get more into my life story, man. Like I said, I'm opened up, man. It don't matter. Like, I put all my pride and ego down. I don't have to put on different masks today, man. And neither do you guys, man. Be who you are, man. Let's try to pass some positivity. I didn't really have a topic for tonight, man. I'll have a good one for tomorrow. I had a lot of stuff going on today. And then I bought a printer, and it took me like 3 hours trying to figure out how to set it up. But I just wanted to get it on here and just share a few things, man. Like, if you're suffering, man, do something about it, or you're going to die. If you got kids, man, you're going to leave them fatherless. You're going to leave them motherless. And somebody else is going to raise them. I always thought my mom was going to get a call like, hey, we just want to let you know that we found your son in a McDonald's bathroom or on the side of the road with a needle in his arm, and he's dead. That's the story I'll share tomorrow with you guys, man. It's kind of personal, but like I said, I'm an open book. I'm not gonna keep y'all, man. I just wanted to get on here, make sure I put something out for somebody, man. Somebody might need to hear something. Um, I do appreciate uh, y'all watching my videos, man. I hope y'all like them. If y'all got any suggestions, comments, feedback, ideas, I'm open to all suggestions, man. Like, all men are my teachers. All men, women are my teachers. I don't know everything. But I do appreciate all the support, man. It's been, I'm glad I started doing this. I feel better, man, afterwards. It's kind of, and I'm getting more used to it. It was strange looking at myself talking. I was like, man, I look like a freaking idiot. But like, I don't care, man. It ain't about me. But hey, God bless you guys. Sorry if this one ain't that good. I'll make it up to y'all tomorrow. God bless y'all. I'm gonna offer some advice, man, to the people. Pray, man. Pray. I promise you, prayers, man, are unbelievable. And he's listening. Alright, guys, until I see y'all tomorrow, man, good night. God bless y'all. And keep your head on a swivel, man.